Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Panda. Today we are playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we got ourselves a brand new deck. This is one of the big decks that I like to call them, where I actually spend time in trying to get these cards specifically, and not one of those decks where I just put them together last minute right before I record the episode like Aqua Actress. I totally don't do that. But you guys can see here, we got Jim, Crocodile here, so we obviously are going to be playing a fossil deck. Like, that's just how that works, right? So in this fossil deck, it might look a little weird because of the amount of monster cards we have in here. We have only 8 monster cards and we have 11 spell cards. That's a lot, but don't worry, because we are running Fossil Warriors. Fossil Warriors adds 1 Weathering Soldier and 1 Gaia Plate the Earth Giant. So you don't have to worry about getting 2 ultra rare copies of those. So don't worry about it, it's fine, you only need 1. Then it also adds a Fossil Fusion, that's why we're only running 2. You're gonna have more than 3 if you're trying to get Weathering Soldier and the Gaia Plate the Earth Giant. So that's not the big deal. The reason why I run this is so that way you don't necessarily have to get the 2 ultra rare copies. If you just want Fossil Fusion and are okay with running the 2 of each of those, then go ahead and use Golem Hole. But I like Fossil Warriors because it also gives us some fusion monsters. So if you don't have these, you don't have to worry about getting them or anything like that. But it's going to give you Fossil Warrior Skull King, Fossil Warrior Skull Knight, and Fossil Warrior Skull Bone. So I like this ability a lot because then it gives you the option to either get them. So if you're trying to get a certain card and you happen to get them, then cool. If not, then you don't have to worry about it too much. It's not like, it's a very forgiving deck because you guys can see there's a lot of super and ultra rares in here, so it's alright to not have them all. So this deck we are running 1 Gaia Plate the Earth Giant, 1 Weathering Soldier, 3 Shell Knight, 3 Fossil Tuskers, 2 MSTs, 3 Miracle Ruptures, 2 Time Streams, 2 Fossil Fusions, 2 Specimen Inspection, 1 Draining Shield, and 1 Wall of Disruption. Now, I did make this deck before Mirror Force came in, so I'm going to replace Draining Shield for Mirror Force because I just like it better. And then for our extra deck, we're running 1 Fossil Machine Skull Convoy, 1 Fossil Warrior Skull King, but you don't have to worry about this one because it comes in Fossil Warriors. I was just using it to fill out the rest of the extra deck here. 2 Fossil Dragon Skullgios, 2 Fossil Dragon Skullgar, 1 Fossil Machine Skull Buggy, and 1 Fossil Warrior Skull Bone. Once again, you don't have to worry about this one because it comes with Fossil Warrior. So that's the deck we're running, guys. Hopefully this works. It's all about sending your monsters to the graveyard so you can use Fossil Fusion and bring out your big boy fusion monsters. Skullgios does require you to use level 7 or higher monsters in your opponent's graveyard, but I feel like that's pretty common nowadays because, let's say Blue Eyes, right? Blue Eyes you're going to find in the graveyard because they're going to be using those as tributes and stuff. You'll see level 7 monsters in their graveyard. Worst case, you don't use Skullgios. You can use something else like Skull King, Skull Convoy, Skullgar, or something else. It doesn't really matter. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get ourselves right into a duel. Alright, so it looks like we found ourselves an opponent. Speaking of Blue Eyes, we got Seto, Kaiba, DSOD, so we're definitely playing a Blue Eyes deck, and we can actually use Skullgios if we need to. So we are going second, which, like I said in the previous videos, I do prefer. So we go ahead and activate Fossil Wars. He doesn't have... Oh, this might not be one. Huh. Interesting. This is a really bad starting hand. 2 Fossil Fusions, Gaia, and Miracle Rupture. We can't use any of that. What is he using? He's playing a Photon deck? A Photon deck? That's not what I expected at all. Wow. Okay. Here's Fossil Tusker. We could send him to the graveyard, but at the same time, I feel like it's better to have him set because our opponent already has a monster, and Fossil Rupture's really just there for, like, quick plays, and we don't have the correct setup to actually use Miracle Rupture quite yet, so I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to set Tusker and we'll be good. Galaxy Dragon. What kind of Photon deck is this? Okay, so Malevolent Sin. Okay, so is he just going to be... Oh, he can straight up banish. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot that he can straight up banish. That could be an issue. That is definitely going to be an issue if I can't do anything here. We got an MST. That's not going to help. What the heck? Okay, let's go ahead and activate MST. We get rid of that spell or trap card right there. Cell Light, that's not helpful at all. We can then go ahead and activate Miracle Rupture. So we can send Skull Tusker to the graveyard. I completely forgot that Miracle Rupture does it from the deck and not the field or hand. I'm so dumb. I can't believe I missed that. That's fine. We can go ahead and do all of this. Activate our effect. Send Gaia to the graveyard. Now we can go ahead and fusion summon. What do we want? Let's grab Skull King, I think. Yeah, we can grab Skull King. It's perfect. We can go ahead and use these two as our cards right there, as our fusion materials. Go ahead and summon Skull King. I really blanked there for a second. I should have used Miracle Rupture right off the bat. Don't know why I didn't. I don't even ask. I messed up pretty bad there. But we recovered. It's okay. We recovered. We're all good. We get rid of Malevolent Sin. Then we can go ahead and attack with Fossil Tusker. And then we can attack again with Skull King for the win. I can't believe oh my god, I missed that so badly. Okay. That went really quickly. You guys saw we got the win fairly easily there. We did take a lot of damage for no reason, really. I could have won first turn and we would have been fine. But let's go ahead and do it again because I could have played that way better. And I feel like this deck deserves to be played really well. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a second duel. Alright, so we're playing against a Cyrus Truesdale here. Let's see. What is he doing? I'm assuming it's a Roid deck, obviously. It could also be a Cyber Dragon deck, we never know. Once again, not good starting hand. Actually, last turn was a decent starting hand. It wasn't great, but it wasn't like bad either. So, it's okay. Let's see what he's got. Alexandrite Dragon. What? I'm confused. I thought I was expecting a Roid deck, but I guess not. We can go ahead and use Shell Knight. So we normal summon Shell Knight, and then he automatically flips to defense position while dealing 250 damage. And then we can set Wall Disruption. We are going to keep Time Stream in our hand because Time Stream is actually really helpful. And then we can go ahead and end our turn. Alright, so our opponent activates Power of the Guardians. He's going to be one of those players. So it doesn't seem like he's got a legit deck. It just seems like he's got like... Yeah, okay, so it's just a bunch of high attack powered monsters, and he's going to go for attacking, and that's about it. I'm tempted to activate activate Wall of Disruption, but I'm just going to let it go through. That's fine. We can go ahead and activate Shell Knight, bring in Gaia to our hand. And then hopefully we can do some magic here with this. We let him attack, let it go through, all that stuff. I'm assuming he's going to summon another monster. And I'm assuming those back rows are like Wall Disruption, Drowning Mirror Force, stuff like that. Now I think we go ahead and set Fossil Tusker and then end our turn. Depending on what he does, if he summons another monster, then we Wall Disruption. If not, we let the attacks go through. Unless he attacks with... Okay, he's attacking with Crusader first, so we have to activate Wall Disruption, otherwise we lose. So, there's that. He attacks. His attack points go up. Now we're under 2,000, so we are chilling, I believe. We can go ahead and activate Fossil Warriors. I want to send Gaia to the graveyard. Grab a Fossil Fusion. I'm thinking we can pull off 2 fusions here. So we activate 1 Fossil Fusion. Right? So we bring in Skull King with Gaia and Tusker. And go ahead and summon him. I'm gonna... Then we activate Specimen Inspection. Right? So we show our Fossil Fusion to our opponent. We send Tusker to the graveyard. We select Dragon, sure. And then level 4. Let's see. He doesn't have anything, that's fine. So now we can activate Fossil Fusion. And we can bring in... Let's bring in a Skull Bone. So that way we can attack twice again, you know. And then... That's good. So then now we have 2 fusion monsters out here. Then, do I want to activate? Do I want to? That gets me up to 6, so that gets me up to a Skull Knight. Doesn't let me attack twice, though. Actually? Maybe we want to do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's activate Time Stream to send Skull Bone to the graveyard. Then we can special summon Skull Knight. Alright, hear me out, hear me out. We're cooking, we're cooking. Alright. Then do I want to activate its effect? Do we get 2 Skull Kings out there right now? Let's just do it. Let's just get 2 Skull Kings. What's stopping us right now? We activate Skull Bone's effect. We grab a Time Stream. We activate another Time Stream. Right? We send Skull Knight to the graveyard. Then we summon... Do we summon Skullgios just for fun? Yeah, let's go ahead and summon Skullgios, because why not? You guys don't get to see him that often. So let's go ahead and summon him. This is so much fun. I am loving this right now. Then, let's go ahead and activate Skull Knight. Why not? Like, what's stopping us here? We can go ahead and send Alexandrite Dragon to the graveyard. So that way Power of the Guardians has to lose 1. Right? So then now, when we attack, right? We attack once with Skull King to Alexandrite Dragon. You lose. You're going to lose this turn. He's got Wall of Disruption as expected. I expected a Wall of Disruption there. But you're still going to lose. You're still going to lose, okay? You can activate Fossil Fusion. You can bring it back. That's okay. Then we can go ahead and attack Skullgios with Skullgios. And then that should deal quite a bit. He's got Dimensional Prison as well. No way. No, that's so bad. What? This dude. I got cocky. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely got cocky there. We definitely could have won this, but I got cocky. That sucks. That really sucks. We could have won this, but I got cocky. Dang. Alright. That's fine. The whole point is to show you guys that you guys can do some crazy stuff with it. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. I could have won that one too if I didn't get cocky. Don't get cocky, guys. Don't get cocky. That was my bad. That's how you lose duels right there. I thought we had this in the bag. I completely forgot about his trap cards, but I also said it probably was like one of those normal trap cards that almost everyone runs. I was expecting a Wall of Disruption or a Draining Shield. I was not expecting a prison, so that's my bad there. But okay, let's go ahead and go over how you guys actually get these cards. So Gaia, you guys are going to get from Primal Burst. So if you guys want to, or if you guys haven't used them up yet, if you go over to the card trader, you can actually go ahead and use your tokens here, your box chips or whatever, and you can actually grab a Gaia. So right here, first page, go ahead, grab him if you want to use it on this deck. That's not a bad idea. I mean, we've only ever gotten 200, I think. So maybe don't spend it on him, but if you want to, go ahead. Because there's not that many ultra rares that you can actually spend them on. I think they're only boxed 1 through 10, so it is a little different there. So Weathering Soldier, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. Shell Knight, you guys are going to get from a Gym Crocodile Cook Duel drop, or the Duel Capsule event whenever it has that around again. I got my 3 from his Unlock event because he had them as rewards, so I just got a bunch of them from that. Same with Fossil Tusker, I got him from his event stuff. But you guys can get Tusker from a drop, Duelathon, whenever that comes back around. I haven't seen Duelathon in a while. Or Bingo Missions whenever the event comes back with that as a reward. MST, you guys know where to get. Anatomical Theory. Miracle Rupture, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. I did not use Miracle Rupture correctly at all. In the first duel, I ended up using it, but I misplayed the first duel. And in reality, that misplay kind of helped me because I was able to take damage, then send Gaia to get Skull King onto the field. So it wasn't really a bad misplay, but it definitely could have gone a lot worse. Next up, we have Time Stream. Time Stream, you guys are going to get from Gym Crocodile Cook level up reward. You can get 2 of them. I don't remember if I showed Miracle Rupture, Shining Sunrise, just in case if I didn't show it. Fossil Fusion, you guys get from Shining Sunrise. Specimen Inspection, you guys are going to get from a level up reward. You do get 3 copies of this, so 2 of them is perfectly fine. You guys know where to get Mirror Force. It was a login bonus campaign reward, so if you didn't get it back then, oh well. Wall of Disruption, you guys know also Servants of Kings. Now for our extra deck, Skull Convoy, you guys are going to get as a dual drop. Skull King, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. And once again, you don't have to worry about getting this card because it is in the ability. Skull Gios, you guys get as a level up reward. You do get 2 of them, so you're all set there. Skullgar, you guys get from Shining Sunrise. Skull Buggy, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. And Skull Bone, you guys are going to get from Shining Sunrise. So just open up a bunch of Shining Sunrise packs in order to get this Weathering Soldier, and you'll probably get the rest of this. And then level up Gym Crocodile up to like level 30, and you should be good. But that's going to do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.